Alright, here we go. Tommy Goranga, welcome back. So going through the different dimensions of religion. Minion stuff, smart, Scottish comparative religionist that opened it all up. So we're now moving on to the ethical dimension. Throughout history, we find that religions usually incorporate a code of ethics. Ethics concern the behavior of the individual, and to some extent the code of ethics of the dominant religion controls the community. Quite obviously, men do not always live up to the standards they profess, and sometimes the standards which are inculcated by the dominant faith in a particular society may not be believed by all sections of that society. Even so, there is no doubt that religions have been influential in molding the ethical attitudes of the societies they are part of. It is important, however, to distinguish between the moral teachings incorporated in the doctrines and mythology of a religion and the social facts concerning those who adhere to the faith in question. For instance, Christianity teaches love thy neighbor as thyself. As a matter of sociological fact, quite a lot of people in so-called Christian countries where Christianity is the official or dominant religion fail to come anywhere near this ideal. The man who goes to church is not necessarily loving, nor is the man who goes to a Buddhist temple necessarily compassionate. Consequently, we must distinguish between the ethical teachings of a faith, which we shall discuss as the ethical dimension of religion, and the actual sociological effects and circumstances of a religion. Pertinent to this point is the consideration that most religions are institutionalized. This is most obvious in technologically primitive societies where the priest, soothsayer, or magician is closely integrated into the social structure. Religion is not just a personal matter here. It is a part of the life of the community. It is built into the institution of daily life. But even in sophisticated communities, where a line is drawn between religious and secular concerns, as in contemporary America, churches exist as institutions to be reckoned with. They are part of the establishment. In areas where there is active or latent persecution of religious faith, as in the Soviet Union, there are still organizations for continuing religious activities. So thinking of in India, the Brahmins and the Vaishnavas, they are head to head as well on who's more close to the following the practices, and it was concluded that Vaishnavas are superior. Brahmins may not even be performing spiritually. So when I heard that the Brahmins are the priests, and it could just be considered like a mundane job or something, then it's quite baffling. So I would just think on that one, not judge others, work on yourself. You don't want to fall in the mistake of thinking other people are like a certain way and don't really know what they're like. Like that person was flipping out, saying that the others did not give everything. You did not give everything, you held something back. Those are the people, they were defending themselves. We gave as much as we could. Gave everything. You said, no, you held something back. And it's like, can't convince people like that they're on the same team or something. And they're thinking really badly about the other people around them. It's scary, the ethical dimensions. I think that's what Ninian Smart's tapping on there, something we'll maybe consider. This is what it says, this is actually what happens. Not to be too fanatical or to relax, just to have the right balance. So, something to think about. Ethics, what are your ethics? Do you see any ethics standing out you think are important? You think people are drinking coffee to go to hell and it should be addressed more seriously? Or do you think that's too strict? Is incense a form of intoxication? You can choose different brands, like cigarettes, for example. Is it hidden in the veil of devotion? We're actually getting intoxicated from the particular one that you choose. Right, thanks a lot for listening. Take care. Check the ethics. Don't hang on with the wrong hero. Become zero.